What up, friends? This is Pete of the Parkour Dude 91 coming at you with a highway vlog. And you may be asking, okay, Jace, what the fuck is a highway vlog? Like, WTF, right? So, here's your answer. This is when I'm fucking bored, I'm on the highway, and I'm fucking headed right now to Kyle's house, but I'm on the road for a few minutes and I'm really bored, so I just decided that I would give you guys an update. You probably saw my Twitter post earlier today where I was like, yo, my fucking bitch mom kicked me out, and that's pretty much, this is like me talking about that mainly. So this is just gonna be me talking into a camera, and if you don't want that, then turn it off now. So yeah, but basically, I just want to clear up a lot of questions and concerns that people have about the entire op and about, you know, what's happening recently, because I've been getting fucking flooded with messages, you know, people being like, yo, how's Eli gonna get back? Like, yo, why is your mom mad? Like, yo, what's up? Like, is Tupac really in Palestine? You know, etc., etc. And I'll answer those in order. One, what's up? My bitch mom kicked me out because she found out that me and Tice were doing illegal shit to try to fucking get money to rescue Eli. Number two, that's also the answer to number two, which is why she's mad. Number three, how's Eli gonna get back? Well, we're gonna freaking get money from him and like buy him like a return ticket, because we actually did it as like a one-way flight at first because we didn't have enough money. But like, we figured at the time that we totally have enough money to like just buy another plane ticket, and we don't really have enough money yet. So yeah, but Eli, he should be fine, I think, hopefully, because he knows what he's doing, and he has enough money that if he gets a cheap hotel, then he should be fine. So I'm just gonna tell him, like, find the fucking cheapest one you can, but whatever, that's another time. Anyway, what the fuck are we talking about? Yeah, so basically that's and what was the last question? I forgot, but anyway, is Tupac really alive? Yeah, so that's something that we are investigating. Right now, it's like basically a rumor. And for a while, there have been a lot of rumors that I've been hearing anyway, and a lot of evidence that points to the fact that Tupac is in fact alive in Palestine, and that this is against his will. He's been kidnapped pretty much by terrorists, and this is something that Tice's theory pretty much, because Tice is like really big into like rapper conspiracy theories and stuff. So this was pretty much mainly like his idea, but once he connected to dots, I was like, yeah, actually that makes sense, dude. But anyway, but basically the reason why I think this is, I got a voicemail on my phone, and it was like, Jace, help me, I'm in Palestine, you know, it's me, you know, help me, rescue me, I'm in Palestine, I got kidnapped. And it sounded like a black guy, and from what I know, there are other circumstantial evidence that I have not released yet for operational security reasons, but I have received pictures and stuff like that pretty much prove that he is in Palestine, from people who I trust on the internet. And I trust these people for good reason, because I vet my friends carefully, so I believe this intel, but it is kind of a rumor. It may just be like a misunderstanding or just not true at all, but that's why I'm sending Eli over to investigate, you know? And the other reason is because Hamas, okay, so long story short, for anyone who doesn't know, I have been getting harassed online with blackmail, death threats. I mean, like, people sending fucking Qurans to my house and shit. You know, crazy shit. Like, I mean, I was followed in my car. I mean, there have been people stalking me in real life. Like, I mean, I'm basically the victim of, like, this crazy, like, internet cult called, they call themselves Al Gamer Food, and that's their name. They have, like, a website, like, teamgamerfood.com and stuff, but basically, they have been harassing me because they're terrorists. I don't really know why they picked me, but they just did. But they hate on my videos and they shit like that. They hacked my webpage several times before, twice before. And basically what's happened is I have learned over the course of the year or so that they have been fucking with me that they are connected to real-world terrorist organizations, including Hamas and the Al-Qassam Brigade, which is the military terrorist group that has been bombing the shit out of Israel for, like, you know, because they're Muslims and shit and they hate Jews pretty much. Anyway, due to this, I don't have any hard evidence, and I know that to someone who doesn't, like, I know that this sounds crazy and shit, and this is hard to believe, all of this, but, like, honestly, I don't know what to say, like, about it, besides, like, it's real, because I've lived it, and there is evidence. I have chat logs, I have screenshots. I mean, I have been persecuted, and I have been stalked in real life. There's a guy who followed me in my car. He looked of Middle Eastern descent, which is very, very, like, basically suspicious, because in my area, there is no one of Middle Eastern descent. I have actually received numerous Qurans at my house. I've received, people sending me pizzas and stuff, and, like, making me pay for them and shit, and, like, you know, just crazy shit. I mean, but anyway. And I mean, that's spilled into my real life a lot, but the reason why I mainly sent Eli to investigate Palestine is because I wanted proof to everyone that gamer food was real and I'm not crazy. Because a lot of people lately, in real life and online, think that I'm just fucking crazy. Like, they think, like, whoa, this is, like, that can be true, like, you know, it's conspiracy theorists, you know. Well, but that's not fucking true. This is stuff is real life lived in, and I know it, and I have stuff to back it up, but no one will listen to me. So that's why I sent him over there. The main reason was to get evidence to prove it, because I know if he walks right into their fucking home base, I mean, of course, they're gonna, like, he's gonna find evidence. Because I know that they're connected to Hamas, from research that I've done, and what I've been told online from people who I trust. So, you know, and from what they've accidentally pretty much told me without realizing it, you know, they pretty much gave me some, like, clues and shit. But anyway. So that's pretty much the main mission there, and the Tupac thing is pretty much just a side thing, and I've been wanting to send Eli into Israel or send myself or whatever for a while, but the Tupac thing is really what pushed it over the edge. I mean, when I got that voicemail, I knew, like, there is no better time than right now, especially because of the violence stepping up in there. I mean, there have been rocket attacks. I heard just a few days ago that the freaking planes got shut down. Like, they aren't sending planes in there anymore, because they're, like, shooting the planes out of the sky and shit, like bombs or whatever. And that's why we took some extra security measures when Eli was flying there that I won't discuss for operational security reasons. But basically, yeah, that's pretty much the situation. And this is, I've been in constant contact with Eli. We have been keeping a lot of stuff under wraps for mainly his safety. So if you guys see, like, he's not updating his Twitter very often, or there aren't very many videos, the reason why is because we really don't want to give anything away that could lead, like, the enemy to our location, because I know they're watching. I've already received threats that Eli's gonna die and stuff like that, so, you know. But I really do feel very happy that this is actually happening and he's, like, over there, because for the longest time I've been trying to find evidence. Like, I mean, I can't exactly walk away from this because these people won't leave me alone. I mean, when I started out on the internet, all I wanted to do was, like, run a blog, and that's all I did for, like, a few months. But then after that, I mean, when I started getting these trolls and hackers after me all day, then I really just couldn't walk away from it, because they would follow me no matter what, you know? And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. I do have, actually, that's another thing, is I do have a separate internet presence that they haven't really found out about yet, but, I mean, basically they've tracked me on, like, every fucking site ever, and, yeah, so, what was I gonna say? I kinda, like, lost track, but, so, yeah, I'm pretty much, like, stuck with these trolls and these fucking Islamic people, no matter what I like, and that means that I really have no way except to prove that I'm not crazy, because, I mean, you know, like, I don't like it that people are acting like I'm a fucking, like the stuff I'm saying isn't true and making fun of me. Obviously, I don't want people to make fun of me. But at the same time, I pretty much need the internet because I'm a gamer and a vlogger, and I'm not gonna like stop doing that. You know, I mean, I've been hated online before, like trolled and shit. I mean, back when I was fucking on DeviantArt, I mean, I left in like 2006, but because of fucking haters were on there. I was going under a different name like back then, but whatever. It's just like, you know, it seems like no matter where I go, I get people who are like being assholes, but I'm like so used to it now, I don't even care. It's like, whatever. I mean, it's just like, who cares to me, you know? And now though, I have actual fans, which is what has changed really. I mean, when I was back in freaking like before this, like last 3 years or so, I really didn't have any fans online. And I just had like haters and people who I like talked with on Xbox Live and shit, like my friends, but I didn't have fans because I wasn't like doing really much, you know. But I wasn't like, you know, I didn't run a blog and shit. I was just kind of like on fucking Xbox Live and DeviantArt and shit, and like, you know, and other stuff. But I mean, and Steam too. I mean, but like I said, I mean, that doesn't get you fans, you know, unless you're like fucking, you know, Wings of Redemption or something on COD, and then that'll get you a lot of fans. But whatever. Yeah. But the fans are really why I do this now. I mean, the fans are kind of like my lifeblood in a sense, because it's just awesome to be knowing people out there are rooting for you, and I really don't have that in real life at all. I mean, I just kind of I just am the kind of person who like, I only hang out with like a certain group, and now that I'm 20, in my 20s, and I'm not going to say exactly how old I am, because like I don't it's just complicated, because basically I lied about my age before, and people like yelled at me for it, and I got made fun of for it. But anyway, what I was saying is, so I kind of lost my train of thought because I'm like driving. But anyway, yeah, I don't really hang out with like that many people besides like my certain group of friends, and now that I'm like fucking 23, I mean, all my friends are in college or working, so like, okay. All my friends are in college or working, and I mean, I can't really hang out with them or anything because they're doing that shit. I mean, it's in the summer now, so it's different now. I mean, everyone's home from fucking college. I mean, some people are still working, but I mean, I can see my friends more. But like, I pretty much am a very internet friendly person, so I go online a lot. But you know, I just like to hang out with my fans a lot, and it's just that the trolls stop me from being able to do that like all the time. It's just fucking, I just don't know why they hate me so much, but they're just being stupid. I mean, it's just because it's their fault, not mine. I know that for a fact, you know, because I'm not fucking doing anything wrong. I'm just making videos. Like, it's not a crime to make videos, you know. And people are saying I'm crazy, you know, or like, well, it's not true. Like, wow, I don't believe you. Wow, like, that's all fake. Like, I don't believe you. You're just crazy. You made it all. Because they don't get trolled like I do. They're basically like civilians. Like, I am a U.S. Marine. I am a United States Marine, retired from my tour of duty, and going to enlist again in the Navy SEALs. But to civilians, or as I call them, civvies, they don't really understand what I'm going through, because I don't lead a normal life. I lead a very action-charged life, okay? I am pretty much halfway between like a teenage stoner and like a soldier, because I'm kind of both. Like, on my off days, I'm like, when I'm not working, I just chill and play Xbox, but like when I'm pretty much as a Marine, I do like missions and shit pretty much in real life. And I'm not talking missions in COD, because I know some retard will come on and comment that, because, you know, I get made fun of for being a COD fan, but I do missions in real life, and I have contact with people like in the CIA and stuff. CIA Dude 420 is actually a part of my gaming clan, Deal Nation, and he has helped me before. He's pretty much my like boss, and I like do missions for him and stuff, you know. So